Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Thoughts. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of June 2023. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am going to take a second, as always, to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with every Virgo out there. Simply take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. And also, if you find it's not resonating at all, check your other signs and placements. See if those readings may resonate better. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's really not unusual in a general reading. As always, Virgo, please don't try to push yourself into a reading that is simply not for you. All right. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Virgo? All right, Virgo, you are starting out with the King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in the reverse, and coming out together is the Page of Pentacles along with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, that's okay. Very interesting energy. Well, it looks like you're definitely focused on your money this week, Virgo. You've got a lot of very grounding energy, which is good because you are an earth sign. But you're working on your money, and it looks like it's going to pay off. I see for some of you that you're going from a small amount to a greatly increased amount. So you could be getting a promotion of some sort. Or you could be receiving a message about an influx of money, but you're definitely working on your money. For others of you, what I'm seeing is that you may be receiving a message or an offer for a new beginning. Now, you are definitely very oriented towards commitment. You're showing up here as very stable as well. So I feel like most of you feel very stable. Your money looks good, but there's something that is either you've cut somebody out, cut a situation out, could be anything, or you're upset or angry about something here. It doesn't look like that's the dominant part of your energy, though. You just look like you're a bit peeved about something. Let's see you have a very high vibration this week, too, is what I'm seeing, which is very nice. Let's see who's in your energy. Six of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Star card in reverse. So somebody wants to have success with you. Somebody wants success, but they feel that they're having to move forward. Now, they're moving forward from a situation that has been very chaotic, and they're feeling hopeless about it. So they wanted success here, but they're giving up, basically. They're moving beyond this. If they could have their druthers, as they used to say, they would rather be with you. But they feel that they can't, and so they're having to move forward. Some of you may have children with this person, and they're actually being guided to move forward. Yeah, this was a chaotic period for them. Let's see. It's like they've just kind of given up hope. This was something they hoped for deeply at one point, but now they're just like, Let's see the energy between the two of you. Temperance in reverse. There's a need for healing in this connection. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I have Aquarius here as well. What's affecting this connection? Page of Swords. There'll be communication. Whatever that communication is what's going to make you feel a little bit upset or pissed off. I do feel like there's a lot of watching, seeing what each other's doing. Maybe a little low-key. We call it spying. It's not really spying. It's like checking up on somebody. And, you know, everybody does that. People can say they don't, but they do. Let's see your outcome at the end of the week. Justice in reverse is coming out with the Death card. Oh, okay. So there's an ending or a transformation that's taking place. This person is having a transformation. And they're ending this. They're ending something. And for some reason, you're feeling like you've been wronged in the situation. This is what's pissing you off a little bit. Maybe it's the way they're going about it, because I see you having moved on to a new beginning. So I feel like maybe it's the way they're going about it. Page of Swords sometimes can be a little bit immature in the way they say things. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords in reverse. Now that's underlying energy, and that speaks to communication. So again, I'm seeing that communication. Whatever this communication is what's going to make you a little bit upset. Let's clarify. Spirit, why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Strength card in reverse and Judgment in reverse. Yeah, see, you're not willing to give this person a second chance here. You don't want a reconciliation with them. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe you're delivering a message that you've moved on. I can see that you feel that this connection has weakened quite a bit. Let's see. You're working on your money for sure. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Let's see why you're upset. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Wands. So you might be communicating, Virgo, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody, but you might be communicating with this person, and you might not be completely honest with them. Queen of Swords in reverse can be a bit dishonest. And then we have the Ace of Swords clarifying it, which tells me that there's a lie or an untruth that's going to be communicated to this person. Now, if you find yourself on the other side, then just shift where you belong, get in where you fit in. So it could be that the energies are reversed. But what this is telling me is that you don't want to give a situation another chance. So this person, and you're not being completely honest here, so this person is moving forward. And I feel like they may be asking you about something that they've seen or heard, but you're not going to be completely honest. I do see that you're lacking clarification about something here. And you may be asking them about that. There's definitely some communication that's going on here. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And again, communication, the Knight of Swords. So I do feel that you definitely are not wanting to reconcile with this person, but there is something here that is, there's a dishonesty here. Seven of Swords is basically sneaking away. It's something, it's lying, cheating, stealing. It looks like there's lying that has taken place here. So some of you guys may have started a new connection prior to ending this connection. And that's what it's looking like. There was a little bit of a beginning. It wasn't huge, but it was a little bit of a beginning here. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse indicates disloyalty. It indicates, you know, leaving the connection in a dishonest manner. I do see you communicating that, you know, you're happy in the connection that you're in. That connection did grow. I see you in a new connection, but there's a bit of dishonesty. I have to be honest. Let's see what's in their energy. King of Swords in the reverse. Oof, they're pissed. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be that you realize that this person is angry because of some deception. But I don't see you confessing to anything. I see you kind of holding the line with whatever it is. And this person held on to this for a very long time. They really wanted things to work out between the two of you, but you're just not having any of it. You don't feel like the connection is strong enough. And they're not happy. They're upset. Now, you could be dealing with a karmic here as well. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they've made a decision to move forward at this point, and it's actually in their best interest. It's going to work out well for them to do so, because that's when that wheel starts turning again in their favor. I think this person was waiting around for you, Virgo. Why is the Star here in reverse? The Magician in reverse. Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, this person's giving up on this connection because it never manifested. It failed to manifest the way they wanted it to. They at one point held a lot of passion for this connection, but now they're realizing that this is done. This is over. And they're moving forward, and it's going to be helpful because when they do, that's when the Wheel of Fortune begins to turn for them as well. I don't feel like you have ill will towards this person. I don't. Some of you may come up and tell the truth at the very end of the day. Knight of Swords here. Let's see why Temperance is in reverse. Justice, Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. Yeah, there's definitely too many people in the equation. I do see action being taken. I feel like that's going to be with communication. So some of you could be confessing what happened because you end with Justice in reverse. Now, this is what is needed to bring healing to the connection. Somebody has to take the action, and that would be you, to bring justice, to bring balance to the situation. This person has stepped into their power. They're in the Emperor energy. So they're kind of stepping into their power after holding on to this connection for a very long time. I do feel that they are going to possibly confront you, or it could be something they've seen. But I'm also seeing with the Queen of Wands that was another person who came into the relationship. This person, they're stepping into their power here. The Emperor is a very nurturing and loving. It's a kind energy. I don't feel like this person, while they are angry, I don't feel like they have ill will towards you. Let's see. For their life to start moving forward, they have to step into their power. They have to take the action to do it, and that involves this decision to move forward. For you to heal this connection, and regardless if you want to bring this connection back together or not, you may want to preserve a friendship, or you may want to just leave with a clean slate. And so that would mean that you need to take the action to bring the balance and bring the justice, which would mean telling this person the complete truth. All right, we have the Queen of Cups, water sign energy. That would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and the Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, you don't want to fight with this person. You're trying to avoid a fight is what you're doing. And so that may be why you're not telling them everything. I mean, it's rarely simple. I mean, things can be very complex, but in order to heal the connection, Spirit is saying you have to balance this. You have to tell the truth about what occurred. This person is moving forward in love. They've made this decision, and they're actively seeking love. They're looking around. They're looking for a connection that they would then be able to open up and give their heart to. This person does not seem to have ill will towards you. I can see you don't either. It may very well be, Virgo, that you just met somebody prior to the ending of this connection. All right, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. We have the Four of Swords. And we have, thank you, Spirit, we have the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, I do see that this communication may not happen by the end of the week. It's underlying this. There's a desire for communication, but everything, and there could be communication, but everything's not being revealed because there's been a break in this connection. There's been a lack of communication. Something that needs to be said is not being said. I do feel that some of you are actually going to follow Spirit's advice and you're going to bring the truth. Some of you are not. Some of you are giving up on the situation. You're just moving forward. There could be an argument involved when that discussion happens. It's not going to affect the direction you're moving, though, Virgo, because you've already started something here. You have something new going on. But there's just definitely a need for healing. It's showing up all over this reading. This person is going to communicate with you. They're going to let you know that they're letting you go, that they're ending this, they're releasing it. And it really is in their best interests. So some of you will go ahead and decide to relay the truth, and others of you, I feel like you're going to take that secret to your grave. So it could really go either way, but Spirit is saying if you want to heal this and balance this connection, you have to stop avoiding the argument here. You have to stop avoiding, or fearing that this person is going to be angry, and you have to be truthful about what occurred. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Ouch. All right, so that tells me that this situation lowers your vibration a bit. This conversation that's going to happen, it may happen for some of you this week. For some of you, it could be in the next week or two. It lowers your vibration. Your first card out was the King of Pentacles in the upright. It's you're ending with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's that imbalance. So keeping this secret could also be causing this imbalance within you. It may not be sitting well with you. All right, let's get an oracle card. All right, you have number 23. Now that condenses to a 5. 5s are about changes. It says born with a gift. All right, let's see what that is all about. I love that card. It's very pretty. Give me just a second, Virgo. All right. You, dear one, have been given something beyond price, rare and treasured and magical beyond compare. This is the gift of true treasure, an egg of knowledge within which is sealed thousands of memories and messages from the wise ravens. When this card comes to you, know that you are being given the gift of time to be used wisely, and the gift of knowledge and wisdom to be applied, and that you are being asked to treasure this and to no longer consider your own gifts to be less than those of others. You are a keeper of the treasures, and your words and your thoughts and the energies which you will now share with the world are multiplying and gathering power in every moment. You have thought of yourself as small, yet you are immense in influence. You have thought of yourself as insignificant, and yet you have powers that can be shared and used for good for all time. And you have thought of yourself as unworthy, and yet you have been given the gift of the raven's treasure, and the ravens are among the most intelligent and wise of the flying ones. Know now that you are the caretaker of this bright gift of your life, and begin to release the treasures that you have been holding so tight. Believe in your own worthiness and begin to share what you have with others. You are prosperous, and the more that you give and share and offer, the gifts that return to you will prove to you that you are gifted, with a true prosperity, a lasting wealth, and the ability to recall and remember the gifts of time. Most of all, dear one, no longer waste your time. Enter into the treasure of this gift immediately, no more hesitation, and when it comes to you, as it will, share. So you're being asked to share information. So I see this as bigger than the scope of this. You definitely have gifts that you're being asked to share with the community at large. However that may affect you, but you're also being asked to share. It's like Spirit's saying, all right, Virgo, come clean. It's time to come clean. It's time to share this information. It will rebalance and heal this connection. I know you're fearful of doing so, but it will. And some of you may just want to leave on a good note, or you may want to preserve a friendship with this person. And I do think that could be achieved. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have resonated with this in any way, please hit the like button and also please subscribe to the channel. Until I see you guys in your monthly readings, namaste.